Today I'm going to show and play 9 holes at Gunsan Country Club in South Korea. I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but the 9 I'll be playing is spelled Jeongeup, and it has the longest hole in the world. Hole number 3 is a par 7, which I believe is a little bit over 1,000 yards. So let's get started. Here's the 9-hole flyover. Okay, and now the choice of tee boxes here is black, blue, white, yellow, and red. Because this is the longest hole in the world, I'm going to play it from the tips, which has a rating of 37.7 and a slope of 122. Again, I will not be putting. And then hole 1 here is a 442 yard par 4. Here's my driver. Carried it about 215 there, didn't even reach the fairway. I think here I need 218 yards to go. I'm losing 10% power. I have my 3-wood. I'm not really expecting to make it to the green, but I'd like to get it as close as I can. Okay, so I just rolled into the rough. Have my work cut out for me here. Need to try and get in that one-shot circle. I am losing 10% power. I have my 58-degree wedge here. I did this yesterday. Let's see if I can keep it going. Oh, it's too far, so that's going to be a bogey. It's tough when your tee shot doesn't even reach the fairway. Hole 2 is a 178-yard par 3, so I have my 6-iron. Well, it's kind of fat and toey. Wasn't a great shot. Still have a chance though. Just need to get in that one-shot circle. Oh, just too far, so that's going to be another bogey. Here it is, hole 3, the longest hole in the world, 1,021 yard par 7. Let's see what I can do. Not even going to reach the fairway. About a 220 carry. Geez, what do you have to do to reach the fairway? Hit it almost 300? I don't know if it's the right club here, but I'm going to go with my 3-wood. Still in the rough. That was about a 178 carry, I think. 184 total. Still 617 yards to go. Okay, I have my 3-wood again. Let's see if I can straighten this one out a little bit. That was better. Still a little fade on it, but it's going to be in the fairway for this one at least. So I just hit 3 shots, and now I kind of have to consider this like a 440 yard par 4 is what I have left. So again, I'm going to take my 3-wood and just get down there as far as I can. Carried that one about 207, stayed in the fairway, rolled out to 221. What do I have left? Still have 231 yards to the pin here. Once again, I have my 3-wood. Let's see if I can get in that 2-shot gimme circle. Go, go, go. Okay, bounce a little short. I need to see if I can get in that 1-shot circle now, and I can still end up with a par here. Okay, I'm losing 10% power here. I have my 54-degree wedge because my 58, I tend to end up short. So let's see what I can do and see if I can walk away with a par. Don't be too much. It's going to be a par on a 1,000 plus yard par 7. I'll take that. That kept rolling more than I thought. So you can see up there, it actually says select green. So for this one, let's change it. Why not? On the Garmin, all I have to do is select either switch green or hit done. I'm going to choose switch here. Okay, it looks like you can go back and forth between the two. Let's do the one that's a little further, I guess. And this is hole number 4, which is a 385 yard par 4. Here's my driver again. It's higher than I would have liked. Carried about 221. So rolling out to there. 236, what do I have left? 149 to the pin. So with this one here, I have my 8-iron, which is typically a 156 club for me. Just want to get on the green, hopefully in that 2-shot gimme circle. Oh, come on. Fat and toey again. $25 yards left. Need to get to that 22 to 28 yard circle. I am losing 10% power. I have my 54-degree wedge again. Stop. Okay, it's going to be a little bit long, so that's going to be a bogey. Here's hole 5, which is a 386 yard par 4. Here's my driver again. It's going to be in the rough, not ideal. Carried a little over 220, I think. So I am losing 10% power here, so 162 would probably be the right distance with my 7-iron if I wasn't losing 10% power. But I also have 184 to the back of the green, so I'm going to go with my 6-iron. But also, and I think this is some of the reason my irons haven't been that good today. Earlier today, I started yesterday just doing 3 miles on the treadmill and then doing some dumbbells, different arm exercises. And today I started the TheStack speed training, and I did all of that prior to recording this. I also did a range session with my driver on the Garmin R50, just trying to figure it out. So with all that combination of things, I'm going to go with my 6-iron here, and hopefully I hit it better than the irons I have done up to this point. That was better for sure. Get in there. Keep going. Keep going. I think that's in. Please give me 2 shots. Okay, that's going to be a par with the 2-shot gimme. Here's hole 6, which is a 192 yard par 3. I'm going to use my 7-wood. I'll stay in there. Okay, that's going to be a par with the 2-shot gimme. Here's hole 7, which is a 407 yard par 4, again with the driver. Carried that one about 227. and stayed in the fairway, it looks like. Here I have 174 to the pin, but I have 196 to the back of the green. That's my 6-iron. Oh, I hit that well just right. Whew, I made good contact on that one. I hope it gives me a chance to chip and just doesn't give me 3 extra shots. 3 extra shots, that's going to be a bogey. Here's hole 8, which is a 221-yard par 3, so I have my 3-wood. All right, have a chance to chip it close at least. And then just out of curiosity, at what point does a chip become a pitch? I don't really know what that fine line is, but for me, this is going to be definitely more of a chip, I'd say. Get in there. Okay, and that's going to be a par with the 1-jack give me circle. Here's hole 9, which is a 478-yard par 4. Here's my driver. About a 228 or 229 carry. Did not reach the fairway. Again, I'm playing from the tips, which is beyond what I should be playing based on my skill level, but I wanted to make sure to play the longest hole as long as I possibly could on home to hero. And with that being said, here's my 3-wood. Again, just want to get as far as I can. Give myself a decent chance here. What do I have left? Okay, I have 53 yards here. When I do the stack wedging, a 9 o'clock swing with my 58-degree wedge is about 55 yards carry. So I know I'm looking at my total number, not my carry number here. So I think I'm going to try and do like a 7:30, 8 o'clock swing. Keep going. Oh, it just didn't keep going. So that's going to be a bogey. Honestly, only shooting 5 over from the tips where there were some holes I couldn't even reach the fairway with my tee shot, I'm pretty happy about that. So I'm sure if I would have played the appropriate tees, I would have scored even better. I have been working on my driver and woods. I hope that kind of showed a little bit in this video because I just want to get to the point where I can actually hit them straight. And as I mentioned before, I started doing the stack speed training today. I just did the baseline session, so it'll actually start on Monday. I don't plan on recording that unless any of you guys want to see it, but I'm really hoping. Right now I think my average swing speed for driver was right around 95 miles per hour. My goal is honestly 110. I don't think I'll get there by March, which is a little more than 90 days away. But hopefully I can get to like that 101 to 105 range within that time frame. So again, if you do want me to record my stack speed training sessions, just leave a comment and I'll record those as well. Otherwise, that was Gunsan Country Club in South Korea. This was the 9 holes with the longest hole in the world, and it was challenging, but it was fun. And if you are watching any of my videos, if there's any specific course that you'd like to see me play, please leave a comment with the name of the course, where it's located, and if there are any specific holes you'd like me to play, let me know what those are. Otherwise, as always, thank you again for watching. I really do appreciate it. I truly appreciate all of you that watch, and I do enjoy making these videos. Thank you.